picked up a pen and I wrote my way out. I really wrote my way up out of 6E. Developed relationships with fiends. I know they miss me. Before the Metro cards, it was tokens. I did the 10.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome. Thanks for tuning in to our exclusive 2K Sports coverage of the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting next to the big Aristotle, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Game 5 looks like it could be a wild ride. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Denver, as the Nuggets will be playing against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, they suffered a disappointing home loss in Game 4. Now they look to win it back here on the road, and we'll see if they can turn it around. And some of the best guards in the league facing off tonight, different skill sets, different styles. Kenny, if you had to build a guard from scratch, what are some of the characteristics you'd look for?
Oh, no question. I'd take the shooting touch of Steph Curry.
He makes it look
effortless. I take the toughness of Russell Westbrook. I take the basketball savvy of Chris Paul, and I throw
You take the defense of.
I'll take the defense of Tony Allen and throw it all together. You wouldn't put that together, Shaq? That's making you tired and sleepy. Wake up!
Is this boring you?
I would want toughness. You have to be able to switch on to certain players, the bigger players, and I would like the leadership.
And give me the size of Michael Carter-Williams.
The size of Michael Carter. How about the size of Magic Johnson?
No, that's a little bit too big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because later on in the story.
Huh?
Wake up.
What happened?
Leadership.
Oh, sorry.
And I'll take the ability not to go to sleep like Shaq.
Well, if you answer the question.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hi, everyone. Time for the biggest game of the season, the NBA, here on 2K Sports. We're happy to be with you here now, live, the finale upon us, Game 5 of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Washington Wizards and the Denver Nuggets. Take a look at the Nuggets. In this deciding game, the question is, can they make the most of their hard-won home court advantage to win the series?
And this is the payoff for the work you put in during the regular season, getting to play this deciding game in your own building. And these fans, I'm telling you, are ready to carry them.
Tip-off goes to Denver. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Washington, the deadly duo of Wall and Beal are in the backcourt. Allen Williams out there with Anderson. And it's Kaminsky in at the center position. Count it. Good. George has got the first points on the scoreboard for Denver.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Solid pick to create that opening. A soft touch on the jumper.
Oladipo outside. From downtown, that's good for George on the assist by Jokic. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Now here's Kaminsky. Back to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
George against Williams. Now here's George, guarded closely, and that one's good. Millsap.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
Offensive rebound. Kaminsky banked in off the glass. Kaminsky's got his first basket.
He's so intelligent around the rim. Kaminsky found a way to own that possession.
And George kicks to Jokic. Shoots from the line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
On the wing, Williams. Millsap covering. Back to Williams. The dish to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Here's Wall. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
Wall is skilled in scoring down low. He's using his size and speed to create for himself on the block.
Millsap a screen. Got a hand on it.
Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shooting 80% from the floor to start the game.
Anderson wide open. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Nikola Jokic, number 1. Stolen by George. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Moving it up. Jokic again.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
To the left side wing. And here's Wall outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wall's got 7 points. And here are the Nuggets now. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
Oh, and you always take the credit. But let's be honest, it's more bad offense than great defense.
Here's Wall. Paul George making his last shot. Tipped away. Millsap with the steal. And now Millsap pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Millsap slaps it in.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Wizards trail by 6. And Anderson kicks to Kaminsky to the inside. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 9 points for John Wall.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is George. 7 points in the game. Millsap a screen on Anderson. George dishes to Millsap. Outside, Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Over in the corner, Williams. Jokic with the steal. And Oladipo kicks to Murray. Back to Oladipo. Millsap left side. Pass to Jokic. Millsap a screen, and it's Denver scoring again.
It's not rocket science. At some point, the defense has to show more urgency getting back in transition.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. We'll see what they run coming out.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor for the Wizards. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Horford with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Buchanan. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you can't say enough about the firm, hard screens Horford sets out there for his teammates. The way he sacrifices his body really allows his guys to get high percentage shots.
Now, here's Brogdon. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mirotic, the screen. To the paint. Here's Buchanan. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 5.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Brogdon with it. The screen from Thompson. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Thompson knows his role well. He's a willing screener who is effective at creating space for his teammates.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Denver on top. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Nikola Mirotic, and Stevenson is out there with Horford, and it's Ryder in at the 4-man position.
Some very slack defending, playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
Passes it to Yabusele. Al Horford with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Mirotic with it. Beasley covering. Picked by Horford. A three-pointer is right on target. Horford's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Wizards. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And Thompson kicks to Beasley. The screen from Thompson. Washington covered by Mirotic. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Washington called for the foul. Denver shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Wizards trail by 3. Inside. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim. Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. So it's Washington now. Now here is Mirotic. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. That's good from Horford on the assist from Mirotic. Horford's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Horford continues to show us that he loves to drain the three-point.
Here's Washington. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Stevenson outside. There's the feed to Mirotic. Horford sets a screen for Mirotic. With some arc. The rebound by Brogdon.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
They set the pick. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shoots the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Wizards trail by 5. Washington calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You take a look at Jokic. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Allen Williams. He's doing even better.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Hits it from three-point range. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Kept alive by Washington. Kaminsky. That one goes. Count it. Kaminsky's got his second basket of the night.
Now, strength was one of the biggest concerns about Kaminsky coming out of college. But he takes the hit there and still muscles in the shot.
There's a good screen. The shot by George. Wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 6. Anderson inside. Defended by George. Anderson's shot is off. Murray kicks to George. Williams with the defensive effort.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready.
The pass to Beal. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Now here's Wall. He's covered by Murray.
Not only did he play superb D there, he snagged the rebound in the process. Fantastic effort.
And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Oladipo. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Beal. He kicks it to Anderson. They set the screen. Over George. Anderson can't get that one to fall. And here's Denver. They're on a 13-5 run here. And here is Murray. Pass to Millsap. Back to Murray. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now an 11-point Denver lead.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
There's a screen by Williams. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. .23 seconds left to play here in the half. Shot's good by Williams. Denver leading by 9. Cross. He's covered by Anderson. Cross passes to Jokic. Millsap a screen. 13 feet away. A shot off that time.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Nuggets lead by 9. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Nuggets, they built a solid lead, showing plenty of tenacity in the first half. They clearly have an eye toward capturing a powerful 3-2 advantage in what has been a spirited championship series. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Welcome back to Denver, everyone. Traffic coming in and out of downtown Denver on this lovely night in the Rockies. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic. Oladipo is out there with Murray. And it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Wizards passing it around. Williams dishes to Kaminsky. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And that's now 6 points for Frank Kaminsky. Denver leading by 7. Millsap a screen on Anderson. George against Anderson. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Plays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 8 points. And the Wizards with possession. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Beal kicks the wall. Stolen by George. This is to Williams. Anderson the screen. Wall up top. He's covered by Murray.
Give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
Denver's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. George passes to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Wizards trail by 11. Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Washington's checked in for Denver. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Oladipo. And a switcher also for Washington. Mirotic is checked in. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running. And it's George finishing it off.
And George just has that extra gear. Well, once he kicks into it, he is nearly impossible to stop.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Now here's Beal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 6. Mirotic, the screen. Shoots off the screen. The Wizards with another miss. Denver leading by 13. Jokic a screen. Down low. And Jokic slams it in.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
To give the coach a little credit, it's been some great play calling. Each guy doing his part. This is what you're hoping to achieve.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Riders checked in for Williams. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. He dishes it to Mirotic, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Nikola Jokic, number 1. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And George kicks to Jokic. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Wall. Here's Kaminsky. Good defense by Jokic.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own. I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Shooting for Denver, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
They throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Wizards trail by 20. Outside, Beal. Here's Ryder. Jokic defending. And it goes down 2 points. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Mirotic against George. Pass to Washington. And he goes in for the dunk.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Well, I don't know what they talked about at halftime, but they found a weakness in the defense.
So it's the Wizards now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Kicks to Mirotic. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. Yabusele comes in for George. And it's Beasley in for Murray. And Washington has possession. Mirotic the screen. Outside, Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, Mirotic does whatever he can and whatever it takes to win, including giving up his body and setting big-time screens.
Passes it to Washington. Here's Jokic. Washington with the rebound. The pass to Ryder. Wizards passing it around. Now, here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. Pass to Washington. Back to Brogdon. Here's Yabusele. Al Horford with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Jokic against Horford. Here's Washington. Doesn't go that time.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Mirotic's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 15. Here's Yabusele. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
The Nuggets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And Washington making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
Shooting one.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds it to Mirotic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beasley.
And you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Allen Williams, he's checked in for Washington. So it's the Wizards now. They trail by 18. Buchanan, guarded by Oladipo. 6 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 7.
And scoring in bunches. He's doing his part. Needs more help, though, from his crew.
Beasley kicks to Thompson. Back to Beasley. A three-pointer, no good. Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Living like Alice.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Oladipo. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal. Anderson is out there with Allen Williams. Then there's Horford. And it's Buchanan in at the one.
Love how fast Thompson rolls after the screen. He's solid at getting room to shoot in these sets.
So it's Washington now. It's an 18-point game. Picked by Horford. Fires from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. And Oladipo kicks to Millsap. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Beasley against Beal. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Wizards trail by 20. It's Beal on the wing. He feeds it to Horford. Back to Beal. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And stolen by Williams. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Buchanan. And Anderson slams it in.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean dunk that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And how relentless is this guy if you're the defense? He's the first one you're looking to block out there.
Paul George, he's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Malik Beasley. The screen from Thompson. Murray, good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Wizards trail by 20. Now Beal. The dish now to Kaminsky. There's the pick. Over to the wing. Here's Wall. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Oladipo outside. The screen from Thompson. George dishes to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Goes up off the pick.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Now here's Wall. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Millsap with the steal. Murray with it. The feed now to George. Thompson sets the pick for George. He kicks it to Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantage they hold in this game.
Now here's Beal. Kaminsky, the pass to Beal. The 9-foot shot. And again, Washington, no good.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Oladipo, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Wall. Here we go now. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
The wide open look here for Oladipo. Outside for George. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. George has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here is Wall. Anderson outside. 1:49 left in the game. Kaminsky sets the pick for Beal. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, I like watching Bill go to town inside. He has a great understanding for how to score close to the bucket.
Outside, George. George double teamed. Pass to Oladipo. Back to George. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him. And then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by John Wall.
You gotta feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Now here's Wall. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bucket is good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Murray. Now, here's Brogdon. Denver passing it around. The screen from Thompson. Here's Cross. With 1 on the clock, and Thompson throws it down.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Stevenson kicks the wall for Murray and misses it off the right side of the rim. Passes it to Cross. And they've done it. The Denver Nuggets have won the NBA championship.
What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, guys, it is amazing to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
Streets in the heart of the jungle.